My name is Marie Forgeard. I am a psychologist. I work at McLean Hospital. I am both a therapist and a researcher there, and I also teach psychology classes at the Berklee College of Music. I've always been really interested in understanding why people engage in creative behavior. It takes a lot of effort, takes a lot of energy, and yet a lot of us are drawn to doing things in a creative way, coming up with original and valuable ideas, doing things in a way that other people might not do them. I recently concluded a study done with James Kaufman at the University of Connecticut, where we looked at why researchers think that creativity is important to study so that we can understand why we care about this so much in general. What we actually found was that in a third of the articles that we looked at, researchers didn't really explain why creativity is important to study. So perhaps they assumed that it's obvious why and didn't need to really explain it. When we looked at the people who did explain it, we found a number of different themes. And one of the themes was this idea that maybe creativity is related to our well-being, that it improves somehow the quality of our lives. So I've done some more research on that topic, and I've basically found sort of three insights that can summarize what I've looked at. The first one is that why we create matters. Our motivations can be very varied, and it seems like the things that drive us to be creative also affect whether or not creativity improves our well-being. So in one line of research, I'm specifically looking at the role of prosocial motivation for creativity and finding that perhaps creating for other people might be something that contributes to our well-being. In another line of research, what I found is that creativity might be a way to turn challenges into opportunities. Unfortunately, most people in their lives will experience some kind of adversity, and it seems that people actually say after the fact that the more adversity or distress they experienced, the more creative they feel like the event made them. And this isn't to say that there was anything good about what's happened to them, but they found that somehow they were able to kind of grow out of that experience. This leads me to the third insight that I've noticed in my research, which is that the degree to which people report benefiting from adversity in some way is related to personality. So I found that people who are high in the personality trait of openness to experience report that they were more likely to find that their creativity increased after going through an adverse experience in their lives. I'm currently trying to extend this research by looking at people who are receiving psychological treatment and seeing whether their openness to experience matters. So I don't have the results yet, but I'm excited to look into this question.